Welcome to the GripCast.
Hey, what's up?
We're at Mid Pond again.
Yes, wonderful mid-pond.
Lovely, lovely Mid Pond.
I'm Corey Jeter, a.k.a. the Penguin Guy.
I'm David,
You know what?
a.k.a. working the soundboard.
Indeed, indeed. You should see all the sound equipment he's dealing with. It's the laptop, a soundboard. He's controlling whether or not you can hear me. He does a really good job at it, by the way.
Yep.
You might notice today that instead of my cowboy hat, I'm actually wearing a regular ball cap, but it's got a duck on it.
I can't wear my hat due to headphones. Big ones.
That's what you get for managing audio. See, we need a
Right.
third person to deal with audio.
Yeah.
Or a third person on the podcast would be nice, but hey.
Yeah,
You
they
win
left
some, you
us
lose some.
alone today. Why? I'm not sure. Why would you ever leave us alone?
Leaving us alone is a terrible idea.
It's very bad.
Like, that's how I ended up getting in the car community. I got left alone for too long.
Yeah.
I kid. We're not all depressive, sorry people.
We're not.
What? Sorry?
Oh,
Sorry, I
no,
lost
no,
it. I lost into the void for a second.
No. I was confused as well.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't confused. I was just reminiscing. Oh.
Oh, but it is a lovely, muggy, rainy.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Day.
you're going to see, like, I'm going to
Oh,
go
it's
ahead and
gonna
apologize
be
for multicolored in my shirt here.
Just lovely.
Drinking a lot of water. Because the sweat's not evaporating today. It's just
No.
It's just dripping off. Like I
it's
will be in a
stuck.
puddle here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But we're having a great day out here at the Gripstartz Event in Mid Pond. We thought it was going to be raining today. So far, so good on the rain, but boy, the humidity is really telling that it's going to rain later.
Yeah, and every
So-
cloud is threatening.
Yeah, this part one of the podcast is going to be a view of us, and we're trying something different. I've got one camera pointed at us, and we've got another camera pointed at the track.
It's
We'll try to
behind.
overlay them. We'll put it either here or here, or here, or there. It's going to be somewhere. So, so with the track, they had a drift event yesterday. I saw them this morning out there sweeping parts of the track that were covered in dust.
Yeah, they had
At
to
least
clean
it's
up all the
dust.
parts from the bad drifters. All the stuff that was falling off.
You know,
Loose tailpipes.
Oh my gosh.
Tie rod ends, you know.
look, we shit on drifters a lot, but okay, it's just hard not to shit on them. They're good drivers. Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
But I mean, the margin of error when you're going sideways is kind of it's controlled
You want to finish your
chaos.
thought?
No, not really.
Today,
No.
Junior.
No, I don't want to finish that thought at all. I was going in a bad place very quickly. You're slipping sideways into that. Oh, shout out to Slipping Sideways. No, I'm kidding. Those guys are awesome.
Oh, the horrible puns. The horrible, horrible puns.
Look. I've got two vehicles themed off of Daddy, all right? I'm going to have some dad themed puns. I
That
can't even
doesn't
talk
qualify. No, that just says that you're a pervert.
I wish I had an argument against this. I unfortunately do not. Do not look at my internet history. It's terrible. Especially don't get on my Reddit account. God help
Oh,
you.
Lord.
I have been to the far reaches of Reddit and back.
Episode 3. We get canceled. They've joked about it. It's happening.
What happened? Well, we looked up Corey's Reddit history. That's what.
Yeah,
By the way,
gotta talk about stuff.
in the view of the track, you can see the pond, and sometimes you'll see the ducks.
you'll see a banana yellow Corvette.
Yep. That
Yep. That's yonder.
yonder. I need to get another camera up of that one corner just for when he decides to berm it. But
Yeah, he went into one of the banks. It's
yeah,
great.
that's the picture I keep posting about him up on the curb on the berm there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. He's a good sport.
oh yeah, lovely guy.
Looks
Went
like
to
we
his
got a-
house last track day.
Couple of Miatas on the track.
Yep. Couple Miatas.
And she went to his house.
Yeah, I went to his house. His son, the Miata, the green Miata,
Mm-hmm.
the green hardtop Miata.
Okay.
It broke last time on the
Yeah.
hot lap,
Mhm.
so I towed his car back.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it was. I made a Instagram post about it on my Instagram, which I think. What is my Instagram? I think it's like Corey Jeter.
It's Corey D. Jeter.
Is it Corey D.
Corey
Jeter?
D.
Or is it
Jeter.
at Jeter Corey? I don't remember.
No, it's at Corey D. Jeter. I'm
Okay,
like
yeah, I thought I made them all
90%
the same,
sure.
but I can't remember.
Wait,
Anyway, I'll put a little blurb up of whatever it
he's
is.
gonna make me look this up.
I said I'll put a blurb up when I go back and edit this. Jesus.
No. This is
Ugh.
content filler.
Filler.
Vamp.
Vamp. No. I mean, it is a little
Okay,
bit
it
of a
would
crazy
have
start.
worked, but I can't actually find my Instagram app.
Oh,
I'm not
Jesus.
even lying.
When's the last time you even logged into your
Oh,
Instagram?
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Last page of apps.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho,
It just says Jeter Corey.
I told you. That's what
Jeter
I thought
Corey.
it was.
Jeter Corey.
It's Jeter Corey. I'll put it.
Everything else
thing.
is Corey D. Jeter.
Oh, by the way, the GripCast. We have an Instagram account as well.
we do?
We do.
Oh.
I'll put the.
Thank God
tag
I'm not
for-
in charge of it.
You're right. You're right. I'll put a tag up.
No
for it.
one would know.
I have no idea what we're going to post there. If you have any suggestions for posts that we should keep track of on our Instagram, by all means,
If
put it in
not,
the comments
Corey
below.
will fill it with pictures of his garage.
I mean, I'm filling my current Instagram with pictures of my garage.
That's my point.
Man, we picked a bad time to record because now there's nobody on track.
Yeah, there's
Jesus
really
Christ.
nobody on track. It's kind of sad.
So that is
Oh.
one of the benefits to mid-pond. If you want track time, there's plenty of it, as you can see.
There's so much track time.
Like the minimum requirements are try to make sure you don't have any leaks
Mhm.
on your car. If there are leaks, make sure they're not major ones. There is a text sheet to fill out for this. They
Mhm.
fill it out the day you get here. Make sure you got a seat belt and so forth like that. You know, some basics.
Have a helmet.
Have a helmet. They used to require it to be like 2015 or newer, but I don't know if that's necessarily required at the moment. Mainly that they're trying to make it easier for people to get out here
Like
and actually
usually,
go and have
the
track time.
recommendation on helmets is if it's over 5 years.
It's
get a
got to
new
be
one.
DOT approved. I do know
Yeah.
that. It does have to be DOT approved. So if it's a DOT approved helmet, you're good. If it's your leather helmet that your great-great-grandfather had when he was playing football, probably not going to pass.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
just saying. Just saying.
All right. So,
Uh-huh.
if you want more track time, mid-pond.
Yes.
If you
There's-
want
there can be-
expensive, where you got to pay for stuff, barbers.
You can go to, well, expensive ones, you can go to Barbers, you can go to Road Atlanta. That's kind of the closest ones
But if
can
you
do.
wreck, you're paying for their stuff.
Yeah. You can also go to Little Talladega.
Mm.
Hey, the S2000's back out.
Hey,
That's Caitlin's
it's
S2000.
Caitlin. Looks like John's
Yeah,
riding with her.
John's in her passenger seat right now. But, yeah, there's a handful of tracks here in Alabama. Barbers is the big one. Little Talladega is another one. You've got big Talladega, like they do NASCAR on, but you're paying more than you pay for Barbers to go there.
Yeah.
Although they do have a $50 day once a year, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, you can go out there and you can run it a couple of laps for $50.
that's cool.
I know what is it? I think it's Southeastern Mopar or something like that. It's the local Mopar group here in Central Alabama.
Okay.
They rent the track and do that for a day
Nice.
once a year. Barbers has they have a $50 day as well. It's either $50 or $100 a day.
Okay.
It's if you have the Barbers tag,
Mm-hmm.
the Barbers themed tag on the back
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
car, you can take that car on track. I think it's like $50 or $100. I'll have to look it back up.
Anyways,
But
mid-pond.
yeah, out here at Mid-Pond, you can 6 cars on the track at a time, even though we're currently just seeing the one S2000.
Yep.
It has enough attitude, it counts for 6 cars.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put it that way.
So Mid-Palm's theme is ducks,
Yeah, Mid-Pond is all about some ducks.
and he's ducky hat.
Yeah, I got a duck hat. I've normally got a penguin, but
Yeah.
sometimes you change it up. Hey, the
Represent
oil
theme.
can. No, the fart can. That was the fart can, right? Yeah, that was
That's
the fart.
one we wrote in last time.
That is the one. Okay, if you watch the last
That
podcast,
is the bad decisions.
at the end of it for something totally different segment, that was the now for something totally different segment, and it was fun.
Mhm.
It was exhilarating, and I had back pain for a little while after that. Like, we bottomed out in suspension. It was great.
Oh,
We
it
were
was
going to try
rough.
and do like an actual like semi-podcast in it and have some questions and whatnot, and it just all went to hell.
Yep, pretty much.
Like, I asked the first question after that, it's just hell in a handbasket.
We had fun though.
Oh yeah, loads of fun. Absolute chaos, but loads of fun.
Oh,
But yeah, Mid-Pond's a little half-mile track. It's about a half mile all the way around.
they're adding
They're
another
adding
half
another
mile.
half mile. Yep.
We're gonna connect them. It's
What's
gonna be fun.
local medias. So if you like to take pictures of race cars or cars out on track and so forth, or just video, you can actually come here and sign up to be a media person, and you can actually go out on the track and take your action shots.
They will let you
Yeah, it's
sign the
great.
waiver.
Yep. Sign the waiver. Sign
Sign
up
the
for it.
Oh,
Excuse me. And go and have yourself a blast. I know a lot of people enjoy their camera work these days.
mm-hmm.
Personally, I am terrible at it. As
I wish there
Yeah.
were more people out there.
What's
Like,
up? Oh, not much. Just recording the podcast.
Ah, what's up?
That's Hound, everybody. He's over here hounding me.
Yeah, not much.
Go in here and get signed in so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, you got to sign in. If you don't sign in, you get in trouble.
That is true.
It's what it's $140 a day for a whole day of track time. It goes from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Sometimes he's a little more gracious and lets it keep going. Hey, the RX-7's out there now.
Yay!
Dorito power. But it's $140 for the day. It's $90 for a half day.
Mm-hmm.
And spectators, if you're not here with the driver, if you come just to watch, it's $10. Which, honestly, is not bad.
No.
Not bad. Normally, there's a food truck out here.
I mean,
it's-
considering most places charge spectators $50.
Yeah. So most places charge spectators like $25 to $50.
But Mid-Pond's a great track.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So we also got asked about doing some stuff with possibly, it's in the works. It's in the works. So we're not 100% certain it's happening yet.
You might see our ugly mugs a lot more.
So, yeah, we might be doing we might be expanding outside of just the Gripstartz events. It's still events here at Mid-Pond, but
yeah.
some other events, some Drifty Boy events.
Drifty Boy events.
You know, the ones that go sideways and the
How
clutching
quickly
of the
can
kicking.
I brake my car?
Yes, the see how fast we can break a car, guys. I say that, and I've broken mine out here several times on grip
Yeah,
days.
Mister, my water pump doesn't work.
Yeah, so on my G, the water pump currently does not work. I found that out at the last event, and I've been so busy at work that I haven't been able to change it. So we're just kind of doing like short spurts, and then we back off for a little while. Short spurt, back off for a little while. Let the water cycle itself.
He's got one car, no water pump. He's got another car, no drive shaft or brakes.
Yeah.
So,
No drive shaft or brakes, but it makes about 900 horsepower with nitrous.
when are you buying the next broken one?
When I finish this one. That's how you have to do it in the car community. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. You say you're going to buy this car. You buy that car. You say it's going to be your daily. It turns into not being your daily. it turns into being your project daily. But then you have to get a daily to replace the daily that was your daily, but is now your project daily. But then you get tired of your daily and you're like, well, let me add something to make it better. Because you broke something on your daily trying to do something your project daily was doing. So you have to buy another daily to make up for your daily that was the daily for your project daily, which is now your pure project. So now you have a project with and a daily project and now another daily.
Huh?
But then you have to get another daily that's not working.
We got something going on in the
The
corner.
RX-7 had to pull over. I think he backfired, is what I heard. I think
heard
that was the
some
pop I heard. So we'll see the Crown Vic go out here in just a second.
Maybe.
He's heading.
If they're paying attention.
Philip's heading to get the Crown Vic already. So we'll see the Crown Vic out. When the Crown Vic is out here at Mid-Pond, that is a caution.
Yep.
Is a local we do local cautions here at Mid-Pond. So as you see, the guys are still running hard. You can't see that corner where the RX-7 is at, but if you could see everybody slows down right there, and then they speed back
You
up
could probably
afterwards.
see them coming out of it when they slow. So
yeah, you'll see them coming into the little edge of your screen, kind of slow.
yeah,
Whereas they're going through this turn kind of hard, and then they're easing up. See here, now they're starting to accelerate back out. So
that's Richard.
here
That's
comes-
not Nate.
oh, is that Richard the Bro?
That's Richard.
Oh shit!
That's Richard.
Yep, there goes the Crown Vic to go get him. I see
broke
that.
it,
We
yeah.
were just commenting on
Yeah.
that. By the way, this is Nate. He's going to be a future Formula D driver.
Yeah.
Is what he aspires to be. Something.
He's
You want to sit
shy.
down and tell us about it?
I don't know. What is there to tell?
I don't
Just
know.
tell
What
us
is
about-
there to tell?
Yeah.
You tell us.
You tell us about your drift car and so forth. Here, I'll even readjust the camera for you.
Like,
Oh, you gotta sit down, right?
yeah, just sit down.
Planned on it.
Pull the mic to you.
Right, just speak into this part of it.
What am I telling?
I don't know.
Tell us about your. Okay, so the
You're
car,
drifting. What do you
Well,
got going
hold
on?
Let's tell us about the RX-7 first, because you're normally the one that drives it out here for grip days. So, like, what do you like about the car? What do you hate about it? Do you like your Dorito? Or
I
you
like the Dorito.
you like Doritos? Okay.
Yes. I don't like the steering snapping the wrong way.
Speaking to this part of it, it might.
There you
go.
Oop,
You
too
don't have
far,
to eat it.
Too far, too far. It's fixed.
Hey, he got it fixed. Oh, it's not.
It's
So he's
breaking up
revving it
again.
out. Yeah.
Mm,
It's been having electrical issues, has it not?
yeah.
Did a few months ago. Not no more.
Oh, okay. So, let's go towards you and your drifting career that you're trying to start up here. I know you do some drifting here.
Yep.
I saw you at Atlanta.
Yeah, we saw you at Atlanta. That was what was the name of that track in Atlanta?
Lanier.
Lanier
Lanier.
Raceway.
Yeah.
So you did good there. You were doing damn well impressive there.
Mm-hmm.
I got some clips. I'll put them in the video. Then you do some of the events here at Mid-Pond.
Yep.
Didn't you do a clutch kickers, or was it slipping sideways or clutch kickers? that you
Flipping
did here?
sideways.
Slipping sideways.
Clutch
Okay.
kickers next year.
Okay. You're doing clutch kickers next year.
Okay.
Okay.
Darn. Don't wash the shoe.
Now you've lost a shoe.
One
Is
second.
that considered a flat tire?
Yes. No more flat tire.
No more flat tire. Okay.
No more.
All right.
So the car you've been driving around is a Lexus IS 300, right?
Yep.
Mm,
What all has been done to that car?
Coilovers and control arms.
Coilovers and control arms.
Yep.
Didn't y'all have to custom make your control arms?
Yep.
Or y'all just decided to custom make them because it was cheaper?
Cheaper and stronger.
Cheaper and stronger? And then, other than that, you really hadn't done much to it, have you? Other than gut it.
That
You gutted it, put a bash bar on the front and the rear, and that's about it, right?
I don't have one in the rear anymore
Oh, yeah, that one's breaking off.
because of that thing back there, that dirt mound.
Yeah. Yeah, you clipped the dirt mound on that.
I did it a few laps in a row.
Okay.
Hey, that just means you were sending it, right?
Yep.
So the next car you're supposed to be driving, it's supposed to be a 240, right?
Yep.
What's been done to it?
Oh, that's a long list. One UZ swap.
Okay, so
BC
we got a one
coilovers.
some coilovers.
All aftermarket arms.
Okay, aftermarket arms.
Wonder if I have a list.
Have you got a list?
I used to. I
okay.
might still have it.
You might still have that list.
I'll check.
So where are you driving this 240?
Mid Pond, AMP, Lanier. Hopefully Road Atlanta one day.
Okay.
And
So you're kind of
to
mixing
school.
it up with drift and grip, or is it just gonna all be drift?
All gonna be drift.
All drift? Okay.
I didn't know Road Atlanta did drift.
I didn't either.
So
See,
That's
this is
new.
why I bring
That's
him.
new.
This is why I asked him if he'd sit down, because he knows a lot about the drift community that I don't know.
yeah, we just gotta get you talking.
Yep.
You're very quiet.
So like, do you have any like pointers for people trying to get started into drifting? Since I mean, you basically kind of went from doing nothing with it to, hey, I'm looking at
decided to
getting
become
into this professional.
Yeah.
Like any pointers are like, hey, you should kind of.
There's gonna be some little kid that's looking up.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
gonna be. I want to be like.
What are you gonna
Nate.
say? Yeah. What are
What
you
are you
gonna
gonna
say to
to
kids that
him?
want to be like you?
What tips? What you got?
Go to work.
Go to
Go to
work.
work.
Yep. And
It's expensive.
Don't stay at home and not help.
Don't stay at home and not
Not
help.
help.
Go to work.
Go to
Yep.
work.
Those are the two major things.
Okay.
Make the money to do it.
Make the money to do it. All
'Cause
right.
Drifting's not as cheap as everybody thinks it is
It's
it?
really not.
It's one of the cheaper motorsports until you get into pro.
Okay. So like grassroots and so forth, it's reasonably cheap.
Yeah.
You can get by with say a set of Ironman tires or something
Yeah.
like that. Not sponsored by Ironman, but
Could
we're
be.
open to it. We're open to tire sponsors. Just saying.
We will take any sponsorship.
Okay, we're not that desperate.
We will not take any sponsorships.
Like we're desperate, but we're not that desperate. Like there's some sponsors I'm not desperate enough for. I'm
I'm
sorry.
desperate.
I know you're desperate.
20 tires an event.
20 tires an event.
20
Good
tires an
God.
event. Oh Lord.
Quite literally, what was that? The last day y'all were out here at Mid Pond,
Yeah.
you burned through 20 tires in a weekend.
Yep.
The boy burns through some tires.
Look, the
Look,
cost of tires.
I had to run from an
alone
FD car.
Is
Yeah, that's true.
mind-boggling.
Look, this okay for how good this kid is
Mm-hmm.
for not even having his driver's license yet, mind you. Like he just got his learner's permit for Christ's sake. The
Yep.
boy will get out there and send it,
Yeah.
Till my car breaks.
or you run out of gas mid-turn.
Yeah, right
I heard
there.
about that.
How did that happen?
So somebody didn't check their fuel.
Oh, I checked the fuel. I knew it
You
was.
mean drivers have a responsibility
Yeah.
to check the fuel in their car?
Yeah.
Say it ain't
I would have
so.
never known. You guys don't have a guy that does that?
I was irresponsible and I ran until I had no more.
Can you believe a 15-year-old just admitted that he was irresponsible?
No,
Y'all.
I can't.
Y'all,
Look.
the sky is about
The
to
world
fall, I
is
swear.
coming to an end. Run. So why drifting, Nate?
Yeah, why'd you pick that over gripping?
More of an adrenaline rush. You can hit people without hitting them. You can leave marks.
So we just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like that.
This doesn't count as child abuse. He's not my child. Not on paper, anyway.
Not on paper.
On paper?
On a computer, though.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
What his daddy don't know ain't gonna hurt him.
So wrong.
What he does know isn't going to hurt him either.
Your dad went along with it. That's the sad part.
Yep.
By the way, for context, because that might be key at this point.
You might want to talk about it.
For context, This is kind of like my godchild. All right. Anywho, so
The one that you never liked.
yeah, the one I don't like.
So you gotta do it for the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what gives you more of an adrenaline rush drifting versus trying to go through a turn as fast as possible, gripping it on the very edge? It's hard to say when I put it that way, isn't it?
You don't have to steer with the rear end of the car. If you're first starting, you don't have to steer with the rear end of your car. If you're a more aggressive driver, you have to steer with the rear end and grip.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
But being
the
completely sideways through a corner fast is more fun than just going straight through it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I can go along with that. I do have a lot of fun drifting. I do have a lot of fun gripping.
You mix them together, it's more fun.
You're not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
That's why in some of my videos, you'll see the butt of my car kind of kick out on the exit of turns. Sometimes on the entry to turns.
Sometimes, all the time.
Sometimes all the time.
In the rain.
Yes.
Right.
In the rain, I have no traction whatsoever. Yay, semi-slicks.
Guess what? It's gonna rain.
Yup. I mean, I'm running Toyo Proxys 888Rs, so they consider semi-slicks. They don't have a whole lot of traction in the wet.
I won't have any problem with my
Well,
my
so
rain
you got your
tires.
rain tires on there today, don't you?
Yep. Every day. Street car.
It's a street car.
Street car.
That car is far from a street car, sir.
Oh, it's registered and it has a tag that's illegal.
No, you're not wrong. It is
It
registered.
passed inspection.
This is Alabama. We don't have inspections. We
It
have, hey, does it
passed.
run?
Inspection.
Actually, the car doesn't even have to run to register it in Alabama. It just has to make it to the...
Does it roll?
Yes, does it roll?
Does it roll?
Did you bring it on a trailer? Did it roll up on the trailer? Okay, great. But, okay, so drifting for you is more fun because you can be sideways, you've got an adrenaline rush. Do you think it takes more skill to drift or to grip?
Drift.
You
'Cause
take,
you need drifting
Okay.
skill to be good at every other motorsport.
okay. Kind of explain why it takes more skill to drift it than it does to grip it.
So if the car turns sideways, you can correct it right instead of like it snapping the wrong way, having snap oversteer,
Uh-huh.
not knowing how to use the rear end of your car.
But then
Okay.
you could argue that these guys that go in the intersections and do the little burnout pits, that takes more skill than...
No, that's
the
just going
drifting.
in circles, putting all their power down that they don't need to. No throttle control.
No throttle control.
No throttle.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
they don't have.
So for you, driving skill all comes down to throttle control.
Yes.
Because, well, I guess the difference...
Throttle control and steering.
Throttle control and steering. I guess the difference between, like, doing the pit takeovers and whatnot would be...
Yeah.
When you're drifting, you're doing more than one direction. You're trying to link the turns together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus it's just one continuous circle.
They're just
Yeah.
holding their steering wheel one way.
Yeah.
So basically, Nate is saying the people that drive NASCAR aren't talented.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing.
NASCAR's pretty talented.
He's picking some major beef here.
I know. You just
NASCAR's
pissed off
pretty-
like most of America.
That's fine.
He's learned early.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, he's learned early in life.
there you go. If you're mad about it, come challenge Nate.
NASCAR's like watching a bunch of toddlers run in circles.
Woo! Woo!
They're making another left
The
turn.
gauntlet, sir.
Even though I still like watching it.
Oh yeah,
It's entertaining.
NASCAR's a lot of fun because they have the essence of driving where it's you get to beat and bang and door bash everybody. Like
Until you get hit into a wall.
rubbing is racing.
Mm-hmm.
Rubbing is racing in NASCAR.
Okay.
And we love a little bit of rubbing
All right.
in NASCAR. We're still talking about cars.
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure I just said it.
Okay. Okay. This isn't like in Minecraft where you're just trying to contextualize something so it won't be
No.
flagged.
No. No? Maybe
We've
no.
confused him.
Look, I live in a world of constant confusion. The Miata's trying to drift it. He got close. He was on the edge of grip.
Ooh.
Edge of grip. But
It's gonna get bad this afternoon.
you've got the 240 you're fixing to be drifting.
Yep.
Wasn't there something about you driving a Miata as well?
Yep. LS Miata for
You're
pro
gonna drive an
track.
LS Miata.
Okay.
It's gonna have. Doesn't that one already have a cage in it?
Yep.
So it's got a full cage in it.
FD spec cage.
FD spec cage.
So-
Hound's out there with his big oversized truck.
Oh Lord.
He's doing a one-wheel peel and making a wheel hop.
Yep, he's doing a one-wheel peel.
That just proves you got a car, you can race at mid pond.
Pretty much. If it drives, you can run it out here at Mid Pond. It's great. So your Miata, it's got a roll cage,
Mm-hmm.
FD spec roll cage. You've got an LS you're putting in it.
Yep.
What size LS?
Good question. Oh, 6'2". I gotta remember. We got too many of them.
Oh, that's right, because you've got a green truck as well.
Yep.
We'll get to the
It's
green truck
sad
in a minute.
when somebody goes, I have too many LSs.
Dude, welcome to America. It's like in Japan. It's like you have a 2J, he has a 2J, everybody has a 2J.
Then you get to the more set up cars. All of them have 1Js. 1Js and SRs in Japan are that's their main engines.
Yep. It's great because different areas have different countries have different motors that are the premier motor in that area.
Mhm.
Like the Philippines, it's TDIs actually.
Huh.
Yep.
Volkswagen's killing it.
Yep. It's little diesel 4-cylinder diesels over there. That is their
In Brazil,
go-to.
it's Mercedes diesel engines for
Yep.
pro spec there.
Yep.
Not a fan of Mercedes.
Mercedes is kind of a hit and a miss.
Dude, it feels like a boat.
You're not wrong. The steering is numb on those.
So soft.
Numb and sloppy. But is that a Honda Pilot?
I think so, yeah.
CRV.
Oh, it's a CRV. Okay. The black car going across your screen now is a Honda CRV.
Okay. All right.
So,
Shout outs, anything?
shout out to Nate. I'm gonna put your Instagram up in the in there. Do you want to shout it out?
Couldn't tell you the name of it.
You can't tell me the name of your Instagram.
I just send people the link or give them my phone.
All right, I'll just put it up here across the
Well,
screen.
yeah.
And I don't have my phone on.
Now.
Thanks, Nate, for telling us about your the introduction to your FD career. Maybe you can look back on this one day and be like, "Hey,
This is the first interview I ever did.
Yep.
yeah,
Man,
with these damn
I was
losers,
terrible.
Oh my God!"
The pre-game interview.
The pre-game interview.
Pre-game interview. So many softball questions.
Oh
All right.
God, we softballed him some hard questions.
Yeah, we did.
But anyway, shout out. Hey, Richard. Richard, just show your pretty face.
Yeah.
That's Richard, everybody.
This is Richard.
He sponsors my car. He also sponsors Nate's car. That's Nate's dad. Don't tell him what we told you about earlier, kids.
All right.
Great guy, great mechanic. I also put a link for him as well.
Rich Chambers Racing.
Yep, Rich Chambers Racing, RCR.
You got any relevant car news you want to talk about?
Oh, let's see here. Mustang just came out with the what is it? GTD, I think is what it's called. It's the new,
Enlighten me.
It's the new Mustang, but it's a limited production Mustang.
Okay.
They took it to the Nürburgring and beat a couple of records with it, I think. Or I might be mixing it with another car. I'm sorry, I'm not real up on that.
Why? What is the GT?
I don't remember. That's the problem. That's why I was like, oh, I remember this. Wait a second, I don't remember enough to talk
I hear
about it.
I think diesel.
It's not diesel.
Okay.
It is a gas motor. It's a limited production, and the only way you can get it is you have to show them a history of being a good Ford owner. It's kind of like what they did with the GT40s. You have to show them a history of, hey, I'm a good Ford owner. I deserve to get this car.
So I'd qualify.
No.
Mhm.
Nope.
Yep.
You haven't been a good enough Ford owner.
Well, how do they qualify that?
I don't know, but the car starts out somewhere around 300,000, I think.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
for
a lot.
For a Mustang, that's a lot.
I didn't know if that's worth it. I mean, for a Mustang? Really?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh, they had one that I do know a good bit about. I
Mhm.
forget what the competition is called. They hold it every year. It's over in Europe, I
Okay.
believe. Subaru brought out the I think they called it Project Black or Project Dark. Anyway, it's a fully carbon fiber Subaru STI, WRX STI.
Okay.
Like the whole thing is made of carbon fiber. It weighed like 2,300 pounds. All-wheel drive. It had the fastest time at the event.
Nice.
It was it comes with it comes in full rally trim, so it's got the arrow and
Yeah.
the ducks and all.
Yeah.
And anyway, Subaru's not making it for production at all. You can't
Why
buy
would
it.
they? Why would they?
They literally did this to let all the Subi fans know that, hey, we still know how to make it. We're just not going to make it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
still know how to make this. and
We know how
a
to make the
fantastic
thing
car.
that everybody wanted in the early 2000s.
Oh, they know how to make no. They made it then. They're just showing they still know how to make it here in the 2020s.
They just don't want to sell it.
They just don't. They're just not selling it to you. They're like, yeah, we still know how to do this, but
I'm like,
sorry.
Mitsubishi with the fucking Lancer. Damn Evo teases.
If you remember correctly, the Lancer was actually supposed to come back out in 2015 in a diesel version. And
Why?
It never did.
Why?
They were trying to find a way to make it more eco-friendly because that was all the craze at the time.
No.
And they're still teasing occasionally about coming out with one that's all electric. But as most of the electrical fad has happened, it's kind of come and died, unfortunately.
I mean,
But-
it seems like it. All right.
That's
Well,
about all I got for relevant news that I can remember. I'll come
Thanks
back
for joining
in the
us.
second half with more.
We appreciate it. We'll
Oh,
be
yes.
back this afternoon, hopefully.
For
if
part 2.
the weather holds.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some footage of people,
Yeah, crashing.
wrecking. Because
Doing
that's what
something interesting instead of one car
one car,
to
two
rule them
car,
all.
3 car.
All right,
That's
guys.
a throwback for you Sesame Street kids.
See you
Later.
later.